Hi guys, so I'm back again. This is a sequel from our last tutorial on making calculated columns and conditional calculated columns. So for today's class, there's something I would want us to learn. It's a bit, it sounds easy, but it's a bit tricky. So how do you calculate percentage of total? So for example now, using our same data set that we have earlier, you can see we have countries, we have total cases, and all other information. So we created this one and this in previous classes. Our status and cases by 1 million population now. So now we want to find out for each country what proportion of total cases is it contributing to the total. So for example now, the US has over 1.5 million cases currently, but then how many, how much percent is that contributing to the total? Same thing with Spain or Brazil. So for each country now, the total case in each country now, how much is it contributing to the total percentage in the entire world? So to do this, basically, we want to calculate the percentage of total for each country, so total cases in the world. Yeah, and it's a bit tricky to accomplish in DAX. Yeah, and then for this class, we'll be learning three DAX functions, and I have them highlighted here already. So without leverage using that, using some X, and all. And then just briefly, I can explain what the three of them does here. So sum, as the name implies, just sums up in values in a column. While sum X, it does the same thing with sum, but in this case, it evaluates an expression. That it sums an expression for every single row of the table. So basically, the difference in these two is its evaluation context. So perhaps in a different video, I can explain how to briefly understand evaluation context in that, but it's very important. And then all basically returns every value in the table or in a column and ignores any filter that may have been applied very easily. Yeah, so that's what all these three functions do now. So we'll leverage these three functions now to create our percentage of total. So let's get right to it. And you can see my table here. So if you remember in the previous lessons, we created calculated columns, but for this one, I want us to create a measure. And then measures are stored in memory. You don't see them necessarily, but when you call them, especially in the visualization, you can see how it works. So how do you create a measure? It's very simple. So I'd say on this same table that I have here, I right click on this and I select a new measure. Okay, so it's loading now, and then I want to name my measure first. So in this case, I'd want to name it percentage of, capitalize this, of total cases. Yeah, so here's the interesting part now. So how do I accomplish this? For example, yeah. So I know the first thing I'd want to do here is I want to pick out for each of these countries here. I want to pick out the cases that they have, and then roads, and then I want to divide this by the total, and then that's it. Yeah. So basically, if you have I think there's currently over 4 million cases. So you want to do 1.5 million of the US divided by 4 million, and that gives you percentage in decimals, and you can convert to percentage using this symbol here. This symbol here. So I'll start with, so I'll use the first function from here, that's sum. I'll say sum total cases, double click on this. And what this guy does here is very tricky. It's not summing them in particular here, it's just extracting each of the countries for me, but it doesn't sum them. It just extracts, so for example, for USA, Russia, it extracts the total cases there. And then from this now, I want to divide this by sum x. Sum x. You can see the parameters of sum x takes. So it takes as its first argument the table. So you have to specify on what table do you want to return the sum of for each row. So in this case now, I want to ignore all filters, and I want the context to be for all values in the table. So I'll do all, and and I'll say I want this to work on my coronavirus dataset. Yeah, I close that, have a comma. So it means I'm following the prompt here. Follow the prompt and it asks for expression. So what do you want to do on this particular table? Just return the total case for me, nothing in particular. Some X is already making doing the sum. So I just type total cases, yes, and then that's it. Click on enter, and then very quickly I'll show you how this works. You can see how it works in action here. So let's create a visual very quickly now. So I want the table containing all the countries here. Make this bigger. I'm gonna put countries here. Countries here. Great. I also have a card showing percentage. So I take this guy here and I drag this measure I just created to the field pen here. And currently it's 1. So mind you very quickly now, we will have to set this to percentage. Sorry. So I'll set this to percentage format. Yes, just like this. It works very well now. So now we can begin to check if it works. So I can select Argentina, for example. You can see that it contributes. Argentina contributes just 0.17% to the global case of COVID-19 currently. And let's try. I think China. Let's try China. So I have China here. China contributes just 1.71% to the global cases here. But personally, I know there's a lot of cases in the United States. So let's check out how that fares in global context. So I'm going to search for the United States here. It's just US of A. And you can see this the United States on its own contributes over 30% of all global COVID-19 cases, and this is serious. So, and this brings me to the end of this particular tutorial here. I hope you've been able to learn how to calculate percentage of total using DAX. Thank you very much for joining in.